Hello YouTubers and fellow Square Enix fans, my name is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan. Today we're doing our Let's Play the Banner Saga. In our previous video we started the human caravan again and did some really tough fights, which surprisingly we were able to manage. And now we're marching with a rather large caravan, but the problem is we're also really low on supplies, so gotta be very careful what we do. I also don't want my morale to drop, which unfortunately just dropped a few minutes ago in the previous video. So I did a quick load and hope we can go from there and hope it works. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies. A concerned woman tells you, counted these myself today, no mistake. This keeps up, we'll all be starving before long. Let's post a few extra guards to watch the supplies. To deter any further theft, you discreetly place some trusted guards by the caravan. You hear a few people casually point out the extra manpower, but nobody seems to raise an alarm for now. Yeah, I'm not sure. Let's take one more day of rest, maybe. Now we have good morale. I'll take it. Really need to buy.
Was never the kind of place someone would build a town. Fittingly, the Var living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
Alright, let's see. The Var will find you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here, but back down when Ivor tells him he's come to see someone named Krumr. Well, I'll be damned. Krumr, it's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings Ingvar to Wormtoe with his very own village of humans? Bad news. The Dredge are coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the meat house. As you follow the old Varl into the meager town, you catch them quietly saying, if it were anyone else. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north and find out what the hell happened at Blodsbalker. Some think we should go to Grofheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had my way, I'd stay here and let the Dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Vrall town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You've got women, children. We could pitch in, make this place livable. It doesn't work like that. These Vrall are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Krumr's call. I won't be long before the Dredge are here too. No, it won't. If there's one thing we should do, it's tell Jorundur what's going on. Who's Jorundur? Varl King. Well, as close to one as we have. Ingvar, where'd you find these people? Stay here and rest, but once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north. But I'll join you to Grofheim. More travel? No, we've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girlie. Even in Jorundur won't listen to the tired old Varl like me. I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Ingvar here. They'll listen to Ivor? Haha, he hasn't told you. Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. So, okay. So his name is Ingvar, not Ivor, or something like that. Alright, let's talk to Krumr here. Also did a quick search, guys. Apparently we can reload and be fine when it comes to low morale. Krumr, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I've never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done, then. How do you get all these Varl to follow you? Respect, young one. After the Great Second War, wasn't much left for me to do, so I started training other Varl to fight. Got tired of that, made a place in Wormtoe. They still come calling, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be changing though, don't it? So who is Ingvar? Huh, I'm not surprised he never told you. I'm just surprised he can stand being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us, long ago. I mean the Dredge bashing type. He was called Ingvar then, And if you want to know why he has changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddle in gossip. I bet you have some incredible stories. I might. Or I could be the most boring var you ever met, depending how much you like killing Dredge. Ask me again someday. Might tell you about the time we filled the dead yokes with whale teeth. And why. Any wisdom on fighting Dredge? Depends how much you know. They're all armor. Tap them hard enough and they'll shatter. Line up a whole row of slack and they'll explode on each other all the way down. You get in a big brawl, half your time is spent setting them up for it. And if you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try to kill him quickly. Sometimes the slacks he's calling won't even show up. Best leave you to your business. I suppose you should. Take care, friend of Ingvar. So I don't have a lot of supplies. So definitely would like to maybe buy some. Let's see, we got map, rest, market, heroes, leave. Let's go with heroes first. Now I got some points to spend, but I'm not going to. We got Krumr. He heals pretty good. Rook is pretty good. Alet can be pretty good. Otlev, Mogan, maybe, I don't know. 11, 13, 4, 1, 2. Mogan's pretty good. I don't think Aleph has that arrow, which makes her pretty good. Aleph is actually kind of shit, but let's see. Can she turn into a good unit? Let's see what she has. What is that ability she has? Let me check. Okay, so that's puncture as well. It goes pretty good. I'm not really sure what I should do here. Altlev has a pretty good ability. How good is Krumr? He's a Varl. This makes him already pretty good in my book. Yeah, this guy's really good. Hogan? Should I remove Hogan then? I think I'll remove... Yeah, I think I'll remove Hogan. There we go. We have some extra spare units in case some of them get wounded. Market. 1 renown gets 4. Wait, can I sell some stuff maybe? Items. Okay, I can't sell. I'm gonna spend all my renown on rations. There we go. Let's, don't want to rest. How's our morale actually doing? Normal. Let's leave. Grolfheim quite a few days out, says Krumr, but nothing worse than crossing the waste, I imagine. If there's anywhere you might be safe from Dredge, it's there. You steel yourself for another long march, and half the town of Wormturn joins you. Okay, so we got some supplies. Got a lot of Varl now, which is good. We have so many clansmen though. Clansmen are just draining your supplies. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws the caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, crude weapons at the ready. The crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. Alright, let's leave the farmers and their animals alone. I think. Or maybe we can come with us. It's not safe here. How about that one? What's his is his. You say to the caravan. No sense fighting those trying to protect them themselves. Grumbling bounces off around to the clansmen that the caravan wants to get moving. Right, so now definitely need to get to the camp after because I will lose my morale, I think. Okay, let's camp. Then let's rest one day. You notice most of the Varl pacing while the others sleep. Their brief conversations with each other and... Wait. Their brief conversations with each other and other clanmen grow shorter and sharper. Go away, roars one Varl at a young girl, asking him too many questions. All the clansmen stop and stare. Let's see. Break the tension by making a joke. That might be a good one. Send the Varl ahead in a caravan to put some space between you. No. Let's try this one. I think you just ruined our dream of marrying a Varl boy, you say, timing your smile just right. The giant grins, then throws back his head with booming laughter. Other Varl join in the mirth and the caravan feels a bit uplifted for it. The giant explains, we live in the north for its space, endless miles of snow, ice, mountains, fields, space to be alone. But here there is no time for such things. Understanding slowly trickles through the caravan, relieving some of the tension. Morale improved, that's good. You haven't seen Alette for much of a day. When you do find her, she's returning to camp alone from a fair distance. Away, looking rather sullen. She keeps her eyes on the ground as you approach. What's going on? I feel like things are changing so quickly. She eventually confides. It's not just that. Everything's going so wrong. I've been talking to Akil a lot. This gets your attention. What does he mean what does he be telling you? He told me how he and Onev are kin. Akil had a sister who married Onev, but she died a long time ago. They've been bound since, but then Onev left without him. Just left him behind without a world. That's why he came after us. Confirm Akil's story. Eventually you find Onev back at the camp and relate the story. Is this what Akil told you? Replies Onev. Then he sighs. It's true about his sister. She died of a fever when we were just married. Surprised he opened up like that. So I left him in Frostfeller, he continues. He'd be fine one day, ready to kill his own man the next. Sometimes he would. I'd make the same decision tomorrow. Let's confront Akil, I think. You march directly over to where Akil has been forced to stay, far away from the rest of the caravan. He turns as you approach. What did I tell you, Akil? Didn't I say one wrong look? Who's giving wrong looks? Your girl came to me. Nice of her, I thought, seeing as how she's the only one who gives a damn about the people around here. What in the depths is that supposed to mean? Look at you, running around, saving everyone's hide, making decisions. Good for you. What kind of life is this? Miserable. Are you making it worth living? I see Alette helping the woman, cooking food, taking care of the old, playing with the children, talking to outcasts. Did you know she sews up the wounded every time you get them bloodied in a fight? Remember when I said you were a leader? Yeah, they join you, but they follow because of Alette. Okay, and I want to kill him. I know what you're doing. Come on, I know my daughter. Okay, let's go with this one. Oh, I get it. You think I'm calling you a poor father. No, all I'm saying is I don't ask her to change who she is. These people need one of her, not two of you. That's true. Should be okay with one morale decline, I think. Yep, because we just got 10 morale. I don't think I can afford another one though, so... Alright, morale decline stopped here because we're visiting another godstone, I think. I do believe this is Godstone Merrick. The Godstone Merrick looms into view. Upon it carved a great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the north-falling waste being filled with water at one time, but the Godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing, shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish skill, he says, pointing out over the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child found another hiding in the snow, and then a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us luck, you overhear one, and before long the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shiny skills. Let the caravan take their time, sure. By the end of the second day, the scavenger hunt still continues unabated, and even you are starting to feel something in the back of your mind, like you need to have one of the skills. You shake it off, uncertain whether to let this continue. Let them continue the task. Oh. It's another day before the fervor calms down, and you think there must be something unnatural about it, because the last skill was found, the obsession suddenly abated. On the next... Morale's become poor, guys. There we go. Actually, that's not good. I need to load further. Sorry, guys. This is the second time I had to reload. I know it's not very nice because... problem is if I do this, all the random events will change as well. But I didn't know it would take so many days to do that Godstone. Let's go to the market. Well, let's talk to Krumr first. Not sure if it has any effect, but just in case, I want to get this dialogue out of the way. Then let's go to the market. Buy all the supplies I can. And then let's leave, I suppose. Now the random events might be different this time. Excuse me. So we got some fall joining now. It's the same as last time. Right. Some climbers have discovered a large patch of wild fruit. When you approach, you see some people have begun to sample them. Mother frets about whether they're safe after overhearing one of the children say that it tastes funny. Others start gathering by the basket full. Alright, take a bite yourself, I guess. Several watch as you taste the fruit. You pause after swallowing and feign choking. Lead rushes to your side in panic, but your laughter soothes everyone's concern. Soon everyone's a little tipsy from fermented fruit and the spirits are high. So this time we had a very positive event. Let's do a little rest here. One more. There we go. As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy," and points to a burning tent closest to the outlying wall. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Make an effort to save the rest of the supplies. You and another man douse the wagon with a water barrel, squelching the flames and saving most of the food. After the fire dies out, you find a woman sobbing at the sight of her dead son. You glance towards the ashamed thrall before saying, "Without these supplies, many more would have died." What in depth was this about? You mutter to yourself. Something about the fire. Olive tells you, I've heard of this before. Don't like it. Doesn't change what happened, you think to yourself. So we lost one clansman. I can live with that, to be honest. We also lacked some morale. Ask her what's going on. Inform Nikhil's story. Confront Nikhil. I know my daughter. There we go. Okay, gonna do more camping. No, I don't have a lot of supplies, so I hope I'm making the right choice here. What's this? Great morale. Okay, let's leave. Hello? Where's my, morale declined. Still have good morale. So we're not at the stone. Because you do get a good item if you let them do whatever they're doing. Of course, you don't want your morale to drop too much. Fortunately, during that event, you cannot keep track of your morale, which is kinda bad, to be honest. I'll let the caravan take their time. Sorry, guys. Pressed a bit too quick there. There we go. Go in again. Try that again. Of course, I need to load the proper one. Sorry, guys. There we go. Should probably take my time. Let the caravan take their time. There we go. I pressed X to skip the text, but I actually sent my caravan out. What I don't really get here is just the fact that even though they're resting, I suppose, their morale also drops. We just got 5 days now, which is nothing. And we got a trophy there. Godstone Merrick. Visit the Godstone Merrick, which is nice. Gonna have to take a rest though. Okay. So we got good morale. That should keep us going for a bit. Olive calls you over, grinning. A row of women holding bows of different ages and experience line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dredge with feathers. One woman still hasn't shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still, the other watch. Just as the wind shifts, she lets go, and her arrow flies not into one of the trees, but into a snow ribbit that she skirted out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approach. Listen here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting Dredge. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to be seen on the battlefield. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. I really don't know. I think she should train even more. To be honest, says Oddlive, this was already harder than I expected. I don't know how many more would really take to it, but the more people who can hold their own, the better. The men continue to complain. The women return to camp not just as clansmen, but as fighters. There we go. Okay, still good morale. Keep it up. The scout returns with a nearly frozen child. I almost stepped on her in the snow. Looks like she must have been running from something, he says. Patch of blue mallow pale skin, but her chest rises and falls ever so lightly. Even just carrying her along could kill her in a state like this, says a woman. We could be in danger here, points out another. Stop the caravan for a rest and tend to the girl. It's probably gonna cost us more supplies. As the caravan tents rise, a fire is built beside the girl, who is covered in fur and ointments. Progress is slow, but soon you see the girl alive enough to swallow water and some heaved broth. When you wake the next day, a healer tells you the girl should be fine in time. I'm running really low on supplies here, guys. You hear a whistle in the wind and spot a long line of Varl up ahead, heading towards you. Behind them is a swarm of Dredge and a trail of bodies leading off into the distance. Get down there, barks Krumr. Don't let them spread out, shouts the lead Var as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost regret finding yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of Dredge. Charge in. Rush into battle. Right, let's see what we got. Alright, let's see what we do. We got Krumr. Oh, we got. Where did this guy come from? Fastled. So Krumr is going over at Hogan, and then Fastled, which is from the other group, I believe. I press. I don't know here actually. Let's go with Alt left like that. We got quite a few items here now. God skill. 3 armor, 1 aggro. Will turn, arm turn, dodge. Okay. 15% grit chance. We can actually give this to someone. What does the rook hold at the moment? Okay, that's actually not that good for him. That one's better. Can give this to Alet. Still have some items here? No. Okay, let's start the battle. Got a lot of Dredge lined up here. Let's see. Gil is first, followed by Rook. We got Fastled, and we got. There we go. Let's start. Who's first? That guy, then that guy, then that guy. Okay, so he's the one who's gonna go down first. Take down his armor. We got Rook. There we go. Should be able to attack him. Take out a good portion of his health. This guy's got a lot of defense as well. Right, now the big guy's gonna attack. Or not, he's just gonna summon. I think I'll let him. Or actually, let's go after him. Might be able to kill him. There we go, no summoning for you. Right, so we got Krumr here. Krumr is decent with breaking defense, I suppose. Okay, it's gonna counter with breaking. I guess we end here. Alright, Igil. Let me just attack him straight out. Whose turn is it? Rook. Rook is decent at breaking armor, I suppose. There we go. Take some more armor down. Take out all of their armor, why not? Next up, Alet. Take down some of his HP. What else do we got? Let's take this guy out. We got Krumr. War leader, trophy earned. There we go. They started scattering because we did some damage. Ivor, stab him to death. There we go. Igil's turn. Whose turn is it? Rook. I think we can kill one of these guys. He's down. Whose turn? Alet. Fasselt. Can I stab the slinger guy? I can. Not be able to kill him though. Just hurt him a lot, I suppose. Krumr's turn. Guess they're all after Krumr. Ingvar. 3 or 2. Okay, well this guy's gonna die. Village. Okay, let me... Rook already has a decent amount. Let me go with Yvette. Or Alet, I mean. There we go. Kill a few more as they flee. Ooh, that's actually a pretty tall group. That group is almost equal to the group that started with it. Krumr needs to get a rest though. Okay, so he's attacking Ingvar. He's gonna regret that. Take down his armor. The blue guy's the most dangerous of all. This might hurt a bit, actually. Fasolt. He doesn't have any. Yeah, this is going to hurt a lot. We went from doing pretty okay to getting wrecked in an instant. Okay, where is he throwing those? Take down as much of his armor as I can. Yagil's gonna get massacred. Now the blue guy's gonna come in. Ingvar took a massive hit there. Oh my god, even he's dead already. Come on. Get real. This rate the lad's gonna go down as well. Oh, the blue dredge is already up again. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm dead. There's no way I can bounce back from this, actually. I don't get it. That second group of fighters was so much stronger than the first one. Sorry guys, I have to reload here. Now I'm also making, gonna make a decision whether I should actually go, you know what? Gonna reload this save all the way back. Because, which stone is this? Leave now. Because that's actually taking up all of my resources. I can't deal with that. I don't need that item for a trophy. Because it's only so-so. And I already got the trophy where you need 5 level 5 items, so I just really can't afford to lose that much supplies when I don't really have that many to begin with. Alright, let's see what this does. Harsh words from one mother to another draw the attention of the entire caravan. My daughter marries Ragni or Noel or no one. The reed-fin tramp you call a daughter won't provide sons. The insult mother bares her teeth, ready to attack. Alright, we got a woman fight here. Let's keep the woman separated, I guess that's the best. There's no time for this, you say, and signal to another man. The two women are moved to the upside of camp, kicking and swearing, though you might have handled it more deftly, most of the caravan finds it entertaining. Got a little morale move. Morale improvement here. I don't know why I want to see... Sometimes I want to say improve, and then sometimes I want to say buff, and then it comes out as boof. Okay, so this is the fight we went into. Last time I had 1 supply, now I have 6. So I'm gonna charge them in. And I hope I don't get RNG screwed over with that fight actually, because the reinforcements they got, insane. Krumr. Krumr's actually not that powerful, to be honest. Don't tell him that, though. Statue, this one. Giving it to him. Dodge strength. Give item to Eagle. I don't know what Eagle had. One strength. Might give that to Krumr instead. Alright. So we got three Varl and 3 humans. What are we up against? How are things looking? That's a very tough fight, straight from the get-go. Alright, so we got Egil. Put him up there. You got Ingvar. Ready. This guy is actually a pretty solid tank. Let's go with Stonewall. Blocks 5 damage per hit. 1 round. Guess I'll go with this one. I don't want to know how far that guy's reach is. Okay, there. They don't have any... Oh, they got 1 range unit. I was going to say they don't have any range, but that's not true. Let the big dredge move in first, see if he can actually attack Egil. Well, you can attack him, let's see if we can damage him. There we go. Nope. Let me take down his armor. He has way too much of it anyway. Is that guy even more powerful? Let's see. Oh yeah, he's even... Oh my god. How are you gonna get all these guys down? Threat needle. There we go. Okay, we got Kumar. I think I should be able to attack him now. He doesn't have a lot of health, which is a good thing. That will incapacitate him for a bit. There we go. Who's up next? Egil. Actually, I could kill this guy, but... Yeah, let's just kill him. There we go, get wrecked. Oh, he's getting a lot of distance. Not cool, man. Not cool. Who's this? Alet. Really need to break this guy's armor. He's got way too much. Literally way too much. He's gonna break armor, that's all he could do anyway. Alright, move this guy over here, Freshfold. You want to keep the small dredge alive as much as possible. Because they will use up a turn to use those weak units. Who's this? Ingvar, okay. There we go. He's suspectable now? I don't even know the word. Sorry, guys. Who's this? Egil. I think you can bash him now. There we go. What do we got now? Rook. Seven, 6, 7. Definitely taking down this guy again. Wait, I critted him. Okay. Guess that's sort of nice. Taking down his armor, or can I actually take down his health? I can take down some of his health, so I'll do that. Okay, I'll just stab this guy, I suppose. Ingvar's down, that's not good. Krumr's up next. He's down. How many are there still? Quite a bit of them left. He's dead as well. Just 2 left. Let's break his armor a bit more. Got the small guy up. This guy's got 2 chains, so let's do it. Okay, Krumr's not in the best positions. Let me retreat this guy. There we go. Where are you going? Kill this guy. Now it's just a small guy left. Oh, he's gonna go for are you... Oh, luckily. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you gonna go for Krumr, really? Take down some of his armor. Got fast fold in there. There we go. Nice, Krumr can get an attack in. Right, take them some of his health. He's got 1 HP left. It's his turn, but... Let's see if I can kill him. There we go. Now, I really don't actually want to push my fighting, because I don't have any... it's not looking too well. Just thinking, how many extra battles do I need to do in order for me to get that trophy? There's 34 battles in total. And, pull back before they regroup. Should be okay with this. Lost some fighters, lost some Varl. That was a tough fight. Only lost one unit, which is Ingvar. Isn't this damn curiosity? This is the second time I've been sent to find a Var who's heading my direction with humans in tow. What are Dredge doing up here? Gods, does nobody know what's going on around here? They leveled Grofheim to the ground. Been losing ground for days. Jörunder's in Einartoft now. They sent me to gather Krumr and the rest from Wormtoe when we run across this bunch of slag. There's a lot more where they came from. Is this all the far you've got, Krumr? What have you been doing? Eating each other? Many went to a Bloodspalker. Are you telling me Grofheim is completely gone? And Vognir's dead. Slag on our heels, the Var you send off north are probably dead. The world's ending. Come on, this is old news. We're gathering in Einartoft. That's where we need to go right now. Wait. Vessel takes a long moment to look out over the caravan of men, women and children behind you. Not them. What do you mean, not them? Get wrecked, boy. You just saved your ass. Little one, you have no idea how many slag I've butchered in the last few weeks. I don't get in fights I can't win. That includes men who invite themselves into Einartoft. Damn it, Fosselt, who cares about that? What in depths happened to Grofheim? Before Fosselt can reply, a low grumble grabs your attention, growing louder by the moment. Even though it's beyond sight, all eyes turn in Grofheim's direction as the rumbling becomes deafening, transforming quickly into cracking and splintering. It's coming closer. Go, shout Vessel, taking off towards Einartoft. Don't stop until you reach Hardborg. I remember this cutscene. The whole mountain is falling down. And there's some giant snake there. Entire mountains are moving. There's a godstone there. Morale declined. Still got normal, only normal morale actually. We only got 3 days of supplies left. After 3 terrifying days of tremor, she reached the Godstone of Hardborg. So it's a good thing I did decide to reload and don't spend time on the item, because we would have been in low morale by now. Which is teeming with Var who wants to know what is happening. Other bustling makeshift defenses set up around the Godstone of Hardborg, creator of the Varl. Hold up, pants Vessel between long gasps here. We're going to have a talk. You're still standing, well most of you. Rest up, then move on. A mountain just sank into the earth and something is out there. You're just going to send us away? I don't know who you are, but you're not going to Einarhof. There's a couple hundred Vals here who will back that up. What are we supposed to go? Back the way we came? We're stuck between 2 mountain ranges. In one direction a few thousand Varl, the other one an army of Dredge and whatever caused the quake. Einartoft is a Varl city. That shouldn't be news to a Varl. Give it a rest, Vessel. Don't you recognize who you're talking to? Surprise suddenly flashes across Vessel's face. The other Varl are starting to come closer now. You hear Ingvar being whispered between them. I think this might be the one person you want to let into Einartoft. Your humans come with me, all of them. Vessel glances between Ivar and Krumr before stalking away, pushing past a mob of curious onlookers. Ivar, who are you? Some other time, Rook. Still don't have the answer. You spend some time, you spend the rest of the day recovering. Fall come and go in packs, and most of the chatter is about the quake that just sank mountains into the earth, or the dredge that are still on their way. You hear rumors that a massive chasm opened where the earth splits. Let's inspect the Godstone for a second. Real improved, that's nice. The little you know about Hardborg is that he was a disciple of the Loom Mother and learned to create under her guidance. He created a few beasts, but soon became bored with simple animals and became combining man and beast, ending up with Varl. That's the myth anyway. One thing is certain, each Varl alive today was created by Hardborg, and now the god is dead. The Varl here are now the last ones that will ever exist. Profound sadness washes over you. Krumr's already here. It's good to pay respects, he says, and you both stand there in silence. Give this to Ingvar, he says, turning to leave. It was once his, and that stubborn ass refuses to take it back. Krumr hands you a massive studded belt. Suddenly there's a lot of activity. Word comes from below to retreat to the next village over, and you soon see why. A black shadow is sweeping down the valley from the direction of Grofheim, where the quake or whatever caused it has obliterated the mountainside. Closer inspection, it's a veritable ocean of dredge, more than you imagined possible. In the midst is a towering giant of dredge, blood red from head to toe. You gather things in short order and join good many Varl, leaving Godstone behind. Nice, we got some extra supplies. We got a trophy, Godstone Hardborg. A gaunt man and a woman approach the caravan, hands held high. A word, friends, the man says. We are poor farmers, down on our luck. The woman hits him and says, we're outlaws, plain and simple. 10 of us and we'll help you fight in some... help you in a fight for some food up front. Best choice, send the outlaws away. We are so much more than... The man stops as the woman glares at him. He nods and then shuffles away quietly. It takes until camp is set to notice that a few of your supplies have gone missing. Crap. We already don't have that many. My morale's not doing too good either. Ivor tells you, we can't stay here long. It will take 3 straight days to cross Burra Pass, so stock up. There's no stopping once we leave. He takes off to speak with other Varl about setting up defenses. That, says Led, appearing at your side. I liked old Ivor. Somewhere in the back of your mind you feel the same way. You focus on preparations instead, realizing that you may be the first humans about to set foot in Einartoft. Let's go to the market. Okay. Rome Renown gets 4, so I'm gonna spend... How many Renown do I have? Only have 13, so I'm gonna spend whatever I have in rations. Got 10 days worth, which is not a lot. I think that's like the bare minimum. Market map, rest, heroes. Ivor is still wounded. If we need, we can switch him out for Mogan or Hogan. Fortunately, I don't even have enough supplies to upgrade my units. Well guys, since we're in a village, I think this is as good a place as any to stop our video here. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you guys for watching. If you like the video, please leave it a like. If you're new to the channel and you'd like to help me out, please consider subscribing yourself to it. Also, if you're hit the notification bell, you'll be updated as I play more of the Banner Saga. Part 1 now, once I platinum that onto 2 and then 3. If you have any tips, comments or suggestions, leave them down below and I'll try to reply to you as soon as I can. This is Daryl from Final Fantasy Fan. I'll see you guys in the next. Till then.